Hello. Today I'm talking about Ghen Arcanum Weaver, a 2/3 human wizard for a red, white, and black that has the ability to pay a red, white, and black, tap him, and then sacrifice an enchantment to return an enchantment from your graveyard to the battlefield. So I'll be honest, Ghen is kind of the perfect commander for one of my favorite EDH decks. If you haven't guessed, it's my Mogus deck, which I'll link the deck tech for at the end of this video. My Mogus deck is a group slug enchantment deck, which while fun, takes a lot of group politics to work because you don't have much protection in red and black. However, Ghen can take the group slug aspect of Mogus and also add in the safety of white with tax effects, like Ghostly Prison, Light Mine Field, and Sphere of Safety. In fact, white provides a lot of good tax effects that can complement a group hug strategy. Increasing casting costs and ability costs while restricting spell casting can really slow down opponents while your group's slug effects slowly chip away at their life totals. And luckily, a lot of taxing effects are also on enchantment creatures, which can be resurrected with Ghen if they're killed. There are lots of powerful enchantment creatures like Gravebreaker Lamia, which can tutor any card into your graveyard, and Doomwake Giant to control your opponent's boards. But you know what other powerful creatures are enchantments? That's right, the gods. And you know what's better than recurring an enchantment? An indestructible enchantment. Especially when one of those can be Heliod, which can make more enchantment tokens for you to sack to return even more enchantments. But let's pause that and take another route with Ghen. Curses. Curses are auras that don't really see a lot of play in EDH. They only target one player and they're usually pretty heavy costed for minimal returns. But Ghen can make them viable. Slap a curse on a player and whenever it starts to become less useful, you can always swap it out for another curse in your graveyard. There aren't many curses, so this would be more of a side theme to the deck, but some of the ones that could really mess up your opponent's plans are Curse of Shallow Graves, which incentivizes people to attack the cursed player, Curse of Exhaustion to restrict spellcasting, and Curse of the Nightly Hunt to force an opponent to attack every turn. And if you happen to have your tax effects out, that means they probably can't afford to attack you. But the best curse by far is Curse of Misfortunes, which allows you to search your deck for a curse and attach it to the cursed player at the start of your turn. So worst comes to worst, you get a free enchantment to the board that you can just sack for something else in your graveyard. Another group of enchantments that may work well with Ghen are sagas, as they naturally die off eventually, but you can also cut their life short if you don't like some of their later effects. And of course, since Gen's ability is instant speed, you can bring back powerful enchantments in response to things, like bringing back Vicious Shadows or Grave Betrayal in response to a board wipe. Anyways, that's what I thought about for Ghen. If you want to see more cards that could fit well into a Ghen group slug deck, my Mogus deck tech video should be on your screen now. I really like him as a Mardu commander, but what are your thoughts? Let me know down below, and of course when you need more Jank, come back here to the King of Jank channel.